In our top story, responsible choices amid challenging times. That's how Finance Minister Nhlanhla Nene summed up his maiden budget.
Nene tabled a 1.3 trillion rand budget characterised by spending cuts and tax hikes. He said that higher growth is possible, crucial in order to stabilise government finances, even though global growth is expected to remain sluggish.
We do apologise for the sound quality on this clip.
Honourable Speaker, I have the honour to present the first budget of our fifth democratic parliament.
The aspirations of the entire nation weighing heavily on his shoulders.
Members of the House, fellow South Africans, over the past 20 years, we have built houses, delivered water and electricity, improved access to schools and healthcare. Yet, there are still people living in shacks. There are still schools without sanitation. There are still patients without care. We have made progress in dismantling apartheid divisions, yet there are still fault lines across our social landscape.
Like Pravin Gordhan before him, Nhlanhla Nene is confronted by tough economic challenges due to the continued slowdown of the global economy, which in turn is weighing down local growth. And load shedding is making a bad situation even worse.
Electricity shortages hold back growth in manufacturing and mining, and also inhibit investment in housing and raise costs for businesses and households. Mainly for this reason, our projected economic growth for 2015 is just 2%, down from 2.5% indicated in October last year.
To boost growth, government will focus on supporting less energy-intensive sectors, including tourism, agriculture and housing construction. And it seems in these tough economic times, tough measures to boost government revenue are inevitable.
It is now clear that we can no longer postpone consideration of additional revenue measures. In choosing among our tax options, the financial health of households and businesses is a primary consideration.
On the other hand, government spending will be reined in.
Reductions in budget allocations have been targeted at non-critical activities. Cost containment and reprioritization measures will limit growth in allocations for goods and services to 5% a year. Spending on catering, entertainment and venues is budgeted to decline by 8% a year. Travel and subsistence will be cut back by 4% a year in real terms.
Measures to reduce corruption in the public sector, especially tender corruption, will be intensified.
After consultation with the Minister of Basic Education, the following reforms are in progress just in that department. And thanks to Minister Mshekga for agreeing to be the first. All books delivered to schools from January 2016 will be managed through a centrally negotiated contract. With effect from May this year, all school building plans will be standardized and the cost of construction will be controlled by the Office of the Chief Procurement Officer. Honourable members, too often and for too long, we've paid too much for school building projects.
Bad news for disgruntled Gauteng motorists is that the much-hated e-toll system is here to stay.
Concerns regarding the socio-economic impact of toll tariffs have been heard, and the revised monthly ceilings will shortly be proposed. We will include a national contribution to meeting the associated costs and the adjustments appropriation later in the year. Measures will also be taken to ease compliance and to improve enforcement. But cost recovery from road users will continue to be the principal financing mechanism for major road users.
The budget will undoubtedly leave many unhappy, but Nene has appealed for understanding and cooperation, saying it had been a challenging budget to prepare under difficult economic circumstances. Not a good news budget by any means, a reflection of the times we live in. Something the government cannot solve alone, but will require the collective effort of everyone to see us through. Mbongeni Muchwa, SABC News, Parliament.